So today we've got another job to do, which is replace our oil pump drive assembly. It screeches, it sounds like a barrel of monkeys laughing. Another job that when you hear, I need to get that replaced, you think, well, I'm gonna have to put it into the garage. No, you don't. This is just another one of those DIY Jeep jobs you can do yourself. It's actually down here, and we're gonna be replacing it. Straightforward job. A few things you need to be aware of, but let's get started. First thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the air intake. So with the air intake removed, you can see we've got much more access to the oil pump drive assembly right here. There's two T20 Torx 25 bolts, so we can remove the cap. And when we remove the cap, it will make sense why we're doing it. So let's go ahead, remove the cap. So with the cover off, this is why we needed to take it off. If you look here, you will see a small hole. This is our alignment hole. So what I mean by that is this is the new one. It also has that hole in it, but you'll see right here, we've got a plastic pin. So that pin goes through the bottom and locks this into place. So that helps us make sure we've got the alignment correct. So what we need to do is take this plastic pin out of here. We are going to thread it through from the bottom, and then we're going to rotate the engine on the crank until this hole lines up and I'm able to push that pin all the way through. Then I will be able to undo the mounting bolt, remove the assembly, and drop the new one in again, making sure that that pin is aligned. So that'll be our next step. Hardest thing here is actually going to be rotating the engine. There is not a lot of space in here. We need to get a 3/4 inch socket and onto the crank so that we can rotate it slowly until those holes line up and I can push that plastic pin through. So let's get on with that. All right, so I've rotated the engine, and now hopefully you can see that this plastic pin is in place. So this is now locked, so I can now remove this securing bolt and take out the old assembly. So here is our retaining clip and a 1/2 inch bolt, and here is our old drive assembly. You'll notice the gearing, so as you try and take it out, it will rotate counterclockwise. So when you're pulling it up, it rotates. When you get to put the next one in, it's going to rotate clockwise as it drops in. So let's go ahead, fit the new one. Of course, we need to remove the plastic clip here, lining pin, and we're going to use that in our new one to make sure we're aligned. Okay, so our new one drops straight in. As I said, you just need to rotate it clockwise so that it drops back into the slot because of the angled gearing. Now I'm just going to put the retaining bolt and clip back in. I can remove the plastic pin, put the cap back on, connect it up, fire it up, we're good to go. Okay, so our new one drops straight in. As I said, you just need to rotate it clockwise so that it drops back into the slot because of the angled gearing. Now I'm just going to put the retaining bolt and clip back in. I can remove the plastic pin, put the cap back on, connect it up, fire it up, we're good to go. While I've got the air intake off, I'm actually going to clean the throttle body as well while I'm here. It makes sense. So I've got some throttle body cleaner. I'm going to spray that down in there, wipe that down. Just clear out any gunk. Makes sense to do it while you've got the air intake off. All right, all back together. Car is running sweet. I would say the hardest part of this job is literally trying to rotate the engine. There is very little space down here. If you haven't got small hands, you can do it from underneath, but then you need a second person to keep watch to make sure that you don't go past the mark to get that little pin in. Otherwise, you have to go all the way around again, and it's a pain. I was able to get in there with my hand, and here it is. It's done. Easy job, whole thing, less than 45 minutes. You can do it.